This is Kulalis and her owner Garth. Garth was a successful engineer who started building Kulalis as his final life project. Unfortunately, Garth never got to see her finished. I've been lucky enough to take the challenge on of completing her build and one day to sail her around the world. Similar to Garth, I'm a passionate engineer who loves to know how things work and how to build things. Join me on this journey to bring Garth's dream to life. This is Sailing Kulalis.
Alright, today's a very exciting day. We're back on track. We got some videos happening. It's been a little while since we've made some sailing or building boats videos. The main reason why there's been not many videos is because I've been stuck on trying to align the two bearings, or three bearings, sorry, the pintle bearing, the intermediate bearing and the top bearing. And the main reason is, even though that shaft is pretty straight up there and concentric, this bottom pintle bearing is slightly out of round. So basically when you rotate that, it tightens up on this, or it moves laterally down here. And so I've had to stop, have a think, and that's why there hasn't been much progress around this, because I need to think about how I'm going to align these things. So you have ideas of how to do that. So this is not in line with this shaft by a little bit because of the welding along here. It's actually bent the shaft back. So if you can think of some ideas, let me know. Today's Friday the 22nd. We are on board Breeze, my 1969 Endeavour 24. And behind us we have Nirvana and Halcyon. That's Jacob and Simon. And we're on our way from Crawley, Royal Perth, up to Challenger Harbour, which is under the bridges of Freo. The idea is that we're all gonna sail to Rottnest tomorrow. Rottnest is a beautiful island here in Perth, Western Australia. And for me, it's an exciting time because it's the first time that I'll be sailing there solo, which will be a bit of an adventure. I've owned this boat for about 10 years now, and I've always wanted to do this mission of a solo sailing trip. A lot could go wrong, but a lot could go right. So let's see what happens. Thanks so much for following us. Here we go. There's Simon. Yeah. Woo! Sick. So we're just making our way upwind now. You've got Halcyon about to tack over the back there, and Nirvana just behind. And these are the City of Perth boats. So they go out for corporate events and team building things. Really good boats to hop on. They're Foundation 36s. And yeah, I really recommend going on those if you want to learn how to sail or just even see what it's like. City of Perth boats. So what we're doing right now is we are slowly sailing up the river. We have to go to the mouth of the river, which is where Fremantle Port is. And then we will drop the masts on each boat and go under the bridges and then hopefully make it to the annex without hurting anyone's boats. So while we're doing that, I'll show you around Breeze really quickly. Right here is the cockpit of Breeze, as you can see. So the cockpit is quite small. It's a lot smaller than Kulalis. Behind me is a storage compartment, which is behind there. And then your backstay and some railings that I built. On each side you have these really cool winches, which are very, very old, but they do the job. They have handles attached which make it really easy to pull on the winch, so you don't have to grab an actual winch handle out. I'm just going to tack really quickly. Alright, so I'll just explain where we're going. We came from there, we're going all the way around here, and we're now there. And we keep sailing up the river, up this little channel, up to here, Rocky Bay, and then up through there, through the bridges, and then to Challenger Harbour. So yeah. So we've made it up to the top of this channel of the river, and the wind is coming from up that way. So we can do one last tack, and we're going to be reaching pretty much all the way into Mosman Bay. We've got Halcyon still behind us just a little bit, and then just behind them is Nirvana. So let's throw this tack in. Here we go. That was a tack. How good was that? This puppy is called a Simrad TP10. It's an autopilot which helps you do a lot of things. So now I'm just going to take this boom down and get it ready for the mast to be dropped down. So you get the boom away because the mast's going to drop down. Yeah, not that hard, just disconnect it from there. All the ropes, the vang, the outhaul, main sheet, and there was a topping lift. So this is that cross that we're setting up, and that is a prototype. This is the second time it's ever been used. Let's fingers crossed hope it works. It's meant to make dropping the mast a bit easier for everyone. So I just got to fasten that piece on now. So we're going to drop anchor in this bay here, and then we're going to help each other to drop our mast. Uh-oh, I think Simon's stuck. So Simon's now stuck on the bank, and Jake's about to go rescue him. Uh-oh. He's free. Look at this, Jake. Look at this, mate. Woo! all dropped our masts. There's Halcyon, Simon, Nirvana, Jacob, and Breeze. Yes! There's a big car carrier coming in. The pilot boat's told us to wait here. So yeah, you'll see it in a second. We've just left the heads, and it's night time, which was sort of predicted. So this is the most dangerous part of this trip, because it's night time. If we pick up any seaweed, the prop could be fouled, and then we're going to hit the rocks. So the strategy is to head offshore a bit, and that just gives you a bit more time if something were to happen. So yeah, we're gonna head out and then we're gonna cut across the annex and yeah, hope for the best. Continued in the next video, we're going to head over to Rottnest with the 3 boats. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. So I don't know if you can see how blue that water is. Can you see it through there? Yeah, through the polarized. It is so blue.